Hello guys, today we will be going over a tutorial on how to use helicopters specifically for attacking ground targets in GTA Online. But before we get into this, make sure to check out our sponsors Aurora Resupply if you're low on cash or looking to purchase some cash for your GTA Online account. With that out the way, let's get to the first topic of this tutorial. The first thing is to always use the hood view camera. This would give you way more visibility and better control of your helicopter. You can use the cockpit camera view, but this still limits your visibility, and you'll have to deal with the windshield cracking and limiting your visibility even more. Now that we got the camera view figured out, let's look into our second topic. We will be practicing around the lifeguard houses at the beach since there's not many objects in the way to crash into. Circling takes some skills, but it's fairly easily once you get used to it. We will pretend these sheds are the targets. Circling allows us to always have our weapons on the target, while also being able to move and dodge whatever our enemy is firing at us. Now for the controls of circling, if you're going left, then tap the RB or R1 for PlayStation and use the left analog stick to keep your aim on the target and use it to keep your helicopter moving. You should never stop your helicopter in mid-air while circling an enemy. This will just make you an easy target. Tap your accelerator button to gain or maintain a decent altitude while circling your enemy. If you notice you're starting to get too close to the ground, you will need to hold the accelerator button for a little bit and then start back tapping it slowly. I recommend using the Annihilator to practice this since it's one of the smoothest flying aircrafts and it's pretty slow as well. You also want to make sure that you never get too close to your enemy while you're circling as well. Another thing I recommend is to pay attention where your missiles or miniguns are going to hit instead of where the cursor on the screen is at. Our next topic is flying low. As in flying low, I mean flying around buildings, trees, and other obstacles. This will keep you out of sight from getting locked on by the homing launcher, and it will help you avoid getting hit or killed by the extremely overpowered railgun and explosive sniper rounds. As for training, I recommend you to start up the race called Heli River. This lets you respawn your helicopter if you crash, and it allows you to disable the police. You should learn how to fly through these obstacles as fast as possible. Let's look into our next topic for this tutorial. Shooting missiles. This is one of the things a lot of people make mistakes on. You should always shoot your missiles a little bit in front of your target, rather than shooting directly at your target. This is simply because the missiles have a small delay as to when they come out of the rocket pod of the helicopter. Your main goal is to shoot your missiles right before the crosshair or cursor lands on your enemy. This one is pretty simple. You want to practice once you master everything I just showed on this video. What you want to do is start up Heli River and destroy as much traffic and police cars as possible with the methods I just showed on this video. You should only use the Annihilator while practicing like this. If you can master the Annihilator machine guns, then you'll be able to fly every other helicopter. Take note, you can respawn your helicopter at any time in Heli River, and you spawn over the city as well. No, you don't do the race, you just practicing your flying on destroying shit. Make sure to copy all of my settings here and then you can start. If you want to respawn a new heli, then you must hold Y or triangle for PlayStation. If you die, you'll lose your wanted level, but if you respawn your heli before it dies, then you'll keep your wanted level, but respawn in a new helicopter. Let's just take a look at some old footage as to how dangerous these helicopters can possibly be. Just some extra information, the Savage is the most dangerous helicopter in open areas, but the Akula is the strongest in the city due to its stealth capabilities and ability to bomb players. Let's look into our final topic in this video, which is not talked about enough. The Akula barrage missiles are far more accurate than the missiles that are on the Hunter. All 4 of the barrage missiles on the Akula shoot fairly close to each other, which makes it almost impossible for someone on foot to miss your missiles, because they were standing in between the line of fire from the barrage missiles. The barrage missiles on the Hunter are harder to kill players on foot, because the missiles are more spread apart. This is due to the Akula missile pod being much closer together as to where the Hunter barrage missile pod is more spread out from each other. Let's not forget, these missiles have a very tiny blast radius, which makes accuracy far more important than just shooting out 3 extra missiles. If you guys like seeing tutorials like this, then give this video a like and subscribe if you're new. Also, don't forget to check out our sponsors Aurora Resupply and use my code HUMMER for 10% off. If there's anything you want to see me upload, then let me know, or maybe you want to see me do something with Aurora Resupply, then let me know about that as well. I'm out, guys. Peace.